What's up, everyone? Welcome back to week 5 of college football. And man, we got a blockbuster already as Virginia beat Florida State 46-38 in double overtime, man. It was a fun game to watch, ugly in some ways, but I mean, Virginia won, man. They got their big win under Tony Elliott. Finally, there's some progress for the Cavaliers in football. What were your thoughts on this game?
Well, I mean, my first major takeaway is that this is why we watch college football because, you know, these type of games always happen. There's always upsets. Yeah, among the big elite teams, right? We always say, hey, well, they shouldn't be playing these type of teams because they in the playoffs because they're going to always win. Yeah, most of the time that's the case. When you got a team like Florida State, a top 10 team, going on the road prior to a big game, it's your classic trap game. People were calling for this one. A lot of people were. Obviously, we didn't get to pick this game.
Yeah.
Because we didn't get to go live earlier in the week, and that's all good. Glad we're able to be live now. Very excited to talk about these games tomorrow, but I would have picked Florida State to win this game. I don't know about you, but if we hadn't made our prediction this week, I would have picked Florida State.
Yeah, we would have picked Florida State.
So I didn't see this one coming. I mean, maybe, thought it had been kind of close, but I didn't think Virginia was any good. I mean, it's not like they played great. I mean, Chandler Morris, he did have a few rushing touchdowns. I think 3 even.
Mm-hmm.
3 rushing touchdowns, 2 passing touchdowns, threw 3 interceptions. I mean, typically when you throw that many picks, you're not going to win. But they did, and Florida State lost, and now all that steam, it's just like Florida, South Florida all over again. Mm-hmm. Steam of that Miami FSU games, it's lost some shine. It's lost some shine.
It's like, yeah, man, that game, it's like when you there's like a stick that gets stuck to a basketball, and you're playing basketball, and just the air goes psst. That's that Miami Florida State game, man. No game day for that one. No game day.
I mean, Mike Norvell, it's not as bad as again, Florida losing to South Florida. Like, he's not in Billy Napier trouble just for this, but this is bad.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and honestly, I'm a little concerned about Alabama now because, you kind of start comparing, right? Like, hey, Alabama, Florida State. Florida State looks really good, right? Alabama beat Wisconsin down. That's a good win, right? Well, Wisconsin looks like crap.
Mm-hmm.
Even though Maryland making hype videos and all that we literally have just found out, Maryland making a hype video about that game. It's like, okay, it's not like you beat the Buckeyes, you beat Wisconsin. It's not your cousin's father's, it's not your cousin's Wisconsin.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, like Alabama losing to Florida State, now Florida State losing to Virginia, that's not good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a little concerned there. Florida State, disappointing performance, disappointing loss. They should not have lost this game. So, I don't know. It's going to be very interesting to see how they rebound next week. But, good win for Virginia and Tony Elliott. I don't know if it's sustainable. I don't know if it's a sign of better things to come because so far in his tenure, it's been rough.
Mm-hmm.
It's a win for him.
What do you think about that catch or no catch at the Deuce Robinson?
I think he called it.
Really? Okay, so I thought he was still moving around too much.
I agree.
I think the 50-50 call. Yeah.
I do agree that it was still moving, but I think he had it.
Okay.
The reason they didn't give it to him is because of all that bobbling that was going on prior. It's like, hey, well, it's still kind of moving, so he's still trying to secure it. If it had just been him catching it right there and it moved to hair, I think they'd given it to him. But it's because of all that bobbling before. I will say, I don't know how he didn't catch it the first time. But number 2, great concentration to re-catch it, even though they didn't give it to him. It sucks for Florida State. That's tough. But because he had a good game, Robinson did. But, yeah, like, it's wild. I will say, though, did you see after this game, right when it was incomplete, right, or picked off or whatever, incomplete at the end, the game was over, how Virginia just stormed the field that fast?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, man. They didn't give those guys any time to get up. I hope they're all right. It looked like the one Florida State guy got trampled. number 4.
Yeah. I mean, that's just college football, man. Those things happen.
I'm not for banning the field storming because I've had conversations with people about this. Oh, they need to get rid of it. No, I am anti getting rid of it. I want the court stormings in basketball. I want the field stormings in football. It's a part of the game. It's awesome. But I think they should have delayed.
They should have had more security. They should have had more security than they did.
Yeah. To me, they should have just waited a hair longer to let them kind of get up. They I don't know, because that dude was still on the ground when they rushed. I don't agree with that. But I don't blame Virginia fans for going crazy because literally they haven't had a big win in years. And dude, they waited a long time to ultimately win this game because they should have won a lot earlier than this.
Yeah.
They gave Florida State tons of chances. Credit to Castellanos too. He made a lot of good plays in the game. He also, had a couple errors, but he played pretty well at times. That throw he made in the corner of the end zone and was still regulation. That was a good throw. That was a very good throw. But yeah, I don't know, man. It's wild. Like that they just lost this game. I mean, am I shocked this happened? It takes a lot more than this to shock me because I've seen so many big upsets just as well as you have, Will. We have seen plenty of bigger upsets than this. Florida State literally was only favored by 6. We have seen Vanderbilt beat Alabama last year, and Alabama was favored. So we have seen Bowling Green beat Minnesota. It's big upsets. App State, A&M, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. This is not an insane upset, especially with it being a trap game, but it's still mind-boggling that Florida State allowed this to occur. To me, just shocking that they didn't better prepare for this potential trap game.
All right.
So on the chat, appreciate that. And also, we got Cade in the Diesel Freight. Hey, again, rooting for you, Will. Rooting for you.
Yeah.
I get the dub tomorrow. And we got Jackson as well. Appreciate that, Jackson. And also, Cade the Diesel Freak already coming in with a $5 super chat. Everything is proceeding as I have foreseen. Yeah. Notre Dame is here. Not yet. The time is nigh. Not yet. Yeah. Here. Big game tomorrow for Notre Dame. We'll see if they are Notre Dame or Notre Dame. Hopefully they show up and show out. But I guess we'll talk about that since we're already here. But appreciate the super chat, Caden. Go ahead, Will. This is.
Am I confident for this game? No, I'm not confident. Like, why should I be confident? Like, this team hasn't really shown. They haven't shown me that much. Do I think this team will probably make the? I'm not confident in this team going undefeated after this. I'm not. I mean, I can't be. I'm going to be honest. I'm not. But Arkansas lost to Memphis, and I mean, Taylor Green is good, but I feel like Arkansas has similar problems to Notre Dame, but Notre Dame has more talent. So Notre Dame, I mean, should win, but am I confident? No, I'm not confident. But this isn't. I mean, they also should have won the A&M in the Miami game too, man. But I'm going to say 35-28 Irish. I just think that CJ Carr plays a bit better than Taylor Green. Notre Dame, hopefully they can get to the quarter. The pass rush will get there. But I'm not confident. I'm not.
What worries me about this game for you, Will, is that this game is on the road. That is a good environment in Arkansas. It is a good environment. The fans, this is a big opponent. I mean, Notre Dame coming into town. It's a unique game. They've never played each other, I believe. Mm-hmm. Never played. It's a unique game. Notre Dame is a big brand. Arkansas is going to show out. Honestly, if Arkansas had to beat Memphis, I probably would have picked Arkansas to win this game. I ain't going to lie. But my goodness, Arkansas choking away.
Yeah.
A lot of people did not see that game. And that's fair. I understand. A lot of people were watching other games. But I watched the end of that game, and I cannot believe Arkansas fumbled that game away. I mean, the dude literally just fumbled the ball. No reason to make that extra effort to get the first there. Like, they could have run the clock out. Like, it's over, man. Like, I don't know.
That was bad.
It was so bad. I mean, there is no reason. I mean, honestly, Jackson, I This could be true. It feels like 2025 Arkansas, like 2021 Nebraska. If that happens, it's crazy. I don't think Arkansas is going to go 3-9, but you never know. They absolutely could. I really haven't looked at their schedule. Forgot it. I know we did our predictions, but I forgot their schedule. So I mean, you could be right. But the main point of this game is that as much as Arkansas should have beat Memphis, Notre Dame had great chances to beat Texas A&M and Miami. We have to realize that the two teams Notre Dame lost to are very good. They're not bad teams. They, the A&M game, my goodness, I don't even know what to say about the A&M game. That's the game right there. I mean, if you're going to be 2-1 right now, and things are still okay, that they should have won the A&M game. That was just insane. But it is what it is. Tyler Buckner, a living infamy, but
I mean, yeah, it should have never gotten to that point, man.
I agree. But the thing that concerns me even more.
You're right, Austin. I can't lie. But, I mean, I feel like they have the players. It's just they aren't put in the right spots. So
the thing that worries me about the game, I'm kind of rambling on this one because I'm not confident at all in actually picking this game, is because Notre Dame's defense has looked really bad, and that's shocking because Notre Dame typically on defense is very solid. That's typically their strong point. Notre Dame's kind of more of an Iowa type of team, not as good offensively, better defensively. Not that their offense is as good as Iowa by no means, but you know what I'm saying. They're more of a defensive-oriented program. Well, against Purdue, you gave 30 to Purdue. I understand Purdue's better than last year.
It's embarrassing, man.
And I give up 30 points. I mean, I understand that, they're a little demoralized, I guess from the two losses. But, you think he'd turn back around. Hey, we're at home. We're playing a rival. Let's just beat the crap out of them like we did last year. And even when they lost to Northern Illinois, it was a 17-14 loss. It was not, giving up 30. I don't know. I am not confident. I'm just not confident in Notre Dame. I will pick Notre Dame mostly for you. And because I do think Arkansas might be a choke artist type of team because of last week's game and historically. So I'm going to go with Notre Dame to win 28-27. But I'm going with Arkansas to actually cover on this one, man. I think this game's a nail-biter. I could be wrong. Maybe Notre Dame's, talent, because they have talent, will finally show up in this game. But I don't know. Notre Dame, also like Clemson, dude. I mean, they look broken, kind of. If they had blown out Purdue, I know that they did blow out Purdue, but, really.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Then it would have been more confident and like, hey, Notre Dame still real. Literally, if Notre Dame wins out, they're going to make the playoffs. I think that's what a lot of people don't understand. If they win out, they will most likely get in the playoffs, like 90% chance probably, because tons of teams are going to lose.
I mean, I get what Troy's saying, but I think there's going to be enough chaos that if the Irish do win out, they'll get in because of the chaos of the other conferences. But am I confident this team will win out? I'm not.
But that's what frustrated me with Clemson is that Clemson literally still had a chance, and they just blew the season by somehow losing to Syracuse. The team is not good. So that's what Notre Dame – yeah, I know. That joke will never die. Peter Troy as well. That joke will never die, though. But, yeah, I'm going to go with Notre Dame, but I'm not confident in that game at
all. We don't really have to talk about the next two. USC and Illinois. Will Illinois have pride and show up in this game?
They should have just erased this game. That's the big noon game. Should have moved it to IU, Iowa, man. I mean, honestly, this game lost a lot of steam. People still are going to probably watch this game because it's, it's the headline game of the noon window. But it's like Illinois, dude, what can you honestly, as impressive as Indiana was, and they were, they equally look like crap. So do you believe that they're going to turn it around? Like just flush that game. Like it didn't exist. It didn't happen. And they're going to turn it around and win this game. I don't know. I mean, I think maybe they got curb stomped so bad that it might have wrecked them.
The one thing that they have going for them is that this is going to be a 9 a.m. local kick for US, like 9 a.m. their time kick for USC. Like, will that help them enough to have them have a chance in this game.
That is fair.
That's the one thing they have going for them. And also, USC's defense isn't really good either.
Yeah, I mean, I will say
But,
that.
USC Illinois they were so bad against Indiana. They were just so bad that
USC technically hasn't beaten anybody good, right?
Yeah, they haven't beaten
wins
anyone.
are over Purdue and Michigan State of any relevance at all whatsoever, and neither team is good. I mean, USC is only ranked because the teams have lost, and it's USC. I mean, clearly, like USC, they haven't done anything to be ranked. They just won games. They won games. Other teams have lost games. The USC, but they haven't done anything. But I mean, the thing is, like Illinois, like I don't care that they had injuries on their defense. I don't care that they were in Bloomington. I don't care that Indiana looks darn good. They should not have lost that game 63-10. That was the most embarrassing loss in the history of a top 10 team. Another non-top 10 team. Indiana has the record. Keep that in mind. That Indiana now has a record in the college football history books as the dominant win in the history of college football over a top 10 team as a top 10 team. That's how bad Illinois was. They broke the record the wrong way. So Illinois is so bad.
I wonder who held the record before.
I don't know, but I remember reading it on Twitter, and it was all over IU forums and articles. And stuff.
Yeah.
They broke the record. They have the biggest win over a top 10 team as a non-top 10 team. I don't know. I mean, I just don't see how anyone can pick Illinois after that game. Have you ever seen a team rebound after that bad of a loss like that?
Not off the top of my head, I can't think of anything.
It doesn't seem to occur. I agree with you on the 9 o'clock, or 10 o'clock. 9. What the travel time for USC, like the local time? Yeah, it's not 9 a.m. Yeah. So that is how I think USC wins. Honestly, I think USC wins. I actually hope Illinois wins. I want Illinois to win because if Illinois wins, then people will stop using the argument that Indiana beat a nobody now. You know what I'm saying? Like that argument is that Indiana beat. Well, you guys are the same people that ranked Illinois 9th. That's on you. You know, you ranked them 9th, and just because they're not 9th, okay, you still beat a top 10 team. You thought they were that good, but I just don't think Illinois. I mean, they could win this game, but I'm going to go with USC to win 34-20.
I'm going to say close. I'm going to say 38-35 SC. I think it'll be close, but I could be wrong. It could be a blowout.
I do hope Illinois wins.
I just feel like Illinois, they'll be playing with pride. So.
Hopefully they do. And again, I hope they win. At least it will kind of validate the win more, right? But we'll see. Only time will tell. Rutgers, Minnesota, that's a mediocre game.
Yeah.
Games. I mean, you think home field?
I'll go 28-24 Gophers because of home field.
That's fair. I'll go 21-20 Minnesota.
Still, that Cal game does leave a taste in my mouth, but
it's fair.
Duke and Syracuse. Duke favored.
I mean, I know Clemson looks bad, but how is Duke favored? Considering they got blown out to Illinois, the team IU just crushed. That hold any weight at all? I know Duke, they beat NC State, right?
Mm-hmm.
They beat NC State, so
I'm going to double check, but I believe they did. They did. They beat them 45-33.
Also, so they beat.
And Steve Angeli's out. So Steve Angeli is out for Syracuse. They have the transfer from LSU that Steve beat out. It's now starting.
Okay, well, I did not know that. I thought I remember seeing that he got hurt, but I did not know he was out. Well,
he's out for the year. Yeah, it sucks for him. But at least he has 2 years left now. So
Well, that changes my pick a bit because I definitely use. He's not playing forever this season. So, wow. Well, what do you think now? I mean, it is at the Dome. I mean, that's something.
I want to look at how he played.
And we got Godfather of the SEC in the chat. Appreciate you for being here, Godfather. Down goes FSU. I mean, it was a crazy game, but it's bad for Alabama that FSU lost. Optically, it is bad. It is not good, but it was a crazy game. Definitely, it's good for IU because if they beat Iowa, they just keep moving up the rankings now.
I mean, he went 3 for 8. Ricky Collins did. So
it's good for Alabama too if they beat Georgia because Florida State lost. If they win because they move up the rankings, but still optically, it's not good that he was 3 of 8. Not good that he was 3 of 8.
I have to pick Duke then, I guess.
Sure.
I'll go 31-24 Duke.
24-17 Duke. I would have gone Syracuse, but without Angeli, they're not going to be the same because they don't run the ball very well. I know their running backs got more yards than any Duke running back, but they definitely are a pass-heavy team. So definitely Duke probably going to win.
Louisville and Pitt. I can't pick Pitt at all after that backyard brawl loss. I can't.
No, because Louisville, man, I remember they're not ranked, but I remember when they beat Notre Dame, and then the week after they lost to Pitt on the road. So they do have a propensity to lose to Pitt, but they're not ranked, and Pitt does look like trash. I mean, man, I honestly want to pick Pitt because it's at home, but they typically beat ranked teams on games like this. But again, they look like crap. Honestly, Louisville hasn't looked great.
They haven't looked great either, but
I'm just being like Miller Moss has not looked great. It just I don't know if it's
neither has Holstein though, man.
Down to it. I don't know if they're playing down to their competition or what, but they just haven't looked very good to me. But I will go to win 31-21 because Pitt again is kind of trash.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll go 38-24 Louisville. We have Kansas and Cincinnati, an interesting little Big 12 game. You got Sorsby, former IU quarterback, playing.
Yeah, Cincinnati, Kansas. I mean, this game has the potential to be all right because of the fact that like Sorsby actually has been, playing okay. I mean, he's not a bad quarterback. I think even at Indiana he showed flashes, but the problem is I don't think the rest of the team and their coach are the best. And it is at Kansas, and their environment has gotten better since they've been a better team. And they've redone. They did the new stadium and everything. Jane Daniels is good. TNT is idiotic, but whatever. Just bizarre. I mean, we're getting closer and closer to games being on MTV. We're getting there. I mean, MTV needs ratings, right? But like TNT is bizarre. But I'm probably gonna go with Kansas to win. I'll say they win by probably 13. I'll go 33-20.
Thanks for coming on, Godfather. Appreciate it. You tuning into our show. But yeah, I also think Kansas will just be too much offensively. So I'm going to go 34-21 Jayhawks. And then we have UCF and Kansas State. UCF should batter Kansas State. I mean, Kansas State's looked awful.
Yes, Scott Frost believers, right? We got some Scott Frost re-believers. I mean, I don't know. Like UCF 3-0. I mean, quietly putting together a decent start of the season. Taven Jackson's looking all right.
Yeah.
Kansas State. I mean, it's either between. I mean, honestly, it's Clemson. They got to be the biggest disappointment because it's Clemson. But if you're not going to go with Clemson, Kansas State has been the biggest disappointing team from the preseason to now, considering what people thought they were going to be. They've been trash, right? So The fact that K-State's favored by 5.5 is insane. Honestly, I mean, they got one win, and it's over North Dakota by 4.
Barely beat them.
I mean, how are they not? How are they not at least like it's a pick? Like, I'm shocked they're favored by 5.5. I know the odds makers typically you want to believe them, but I gotta go with UCF in this one. If Kansas State wins, great for them. Maybe we'll have to reevaluate. They're figuring things out, but through 4 games they look like garbage. So I'm gonna go with UCF to win 31-24.
Oh, my computer's being. Oh, there we go. I fixed it. Vandy should beat Utah State easily.
Oh, yeah.
With Barnes, wasn't he at Utah a while ago, or is that someone else?
Yeah, if that's Bryson Barnes, then
Yeah.
it is.
Still doing it.
It's hilarious that he transferred to the in-state. That's funny.
All right, here's these 330.
Shot for an upset. I'm just gonna go on and preface because we got Austin in the chat. He's picked Washington, I believe. I think. Do you think there's a shot for an upset? We've got Stephen Cherry in chat. I know he's gonna start laughing at us if we ponder this, but
I mean, I'm not.
Is there a chance?
Completely sold on this Buckeye team yet because Texas hasn't looked great either, but they do probably have the best overall roster in college football.
Oh yeah. They do. I mean, let's face it, they do, and that's why Ryan Day is a job. But I mean, the thing is that you can't argue with talent that you've acquired through the monetary purposes and a great program and history and fan base and everything and all that stuff. It's Ohio State's got stuff cooking with grease. It's all that's great. All that being said, again, Ryan Day and the team just haven't looked great. I understand people like, we beat Texas. Yeah, you did, and it was week 1. It's gotta be fair. You gotta be fair to that. But even since Ohio State's whatever. I mean, they've done what they're supposed to do, but Sayan's been whatever. He's been all right. The issue is the only reason why there's a chance for Washington, and I said this the other night on Alabama the College Football. There is a chance for Washington to win. The chance is slim, but there's a chance. It's like that meme where you say, "So you're telling me there's a chance?" Yeah, there's a chance, but it's like 2%. Washington could win this game, but they would have to play a perfect game. They would have to play with fire out of the gate, build a lead, get the crowd, because we already know Husky Stadium has a great crowd when they're locked in and good. When Washington's locked in and good, that is a really good atmosphere. It's one of those atmospheres people are like, hey, Husky Stadium, is it one of the best atmospheres? When they're good.
When they're good.
When a good opponent's in town. Yes. When they're playing average teams and Washington's like 5-7 or whatever, no, not the best. But when they are good, their environment is really good. And Washington's 3-0. They played pretty well. They blew out Washington State, which they're supposed to. I mean, they've done everything they're supposed to do. I don't know. I think there's a shot, but I can't do it. I can't pick Washington. I can't do it. I think that they can win, and if they do win, am I going to be really shocked? Yeah, no. Yeah, because I'll be shocked Ohio State lost to somebody like this, but I don't think that it's impossible. I wouldn't be just completely blown away because, the fact that Ohio State's favored by less than 10 tells you Washington has a chance. They have a chance, but I'm going to go with Ohio State to win 31-21 because I think they pull away in the fourth. But Washington will keep it close in my mind, but Ohio State will win.
Yeah, I agree. I'm going to go 38-17 Buckeyes. I hope it's closer than that, but.
To segue to this game, I'm going to ask you the same thing. Shot for an upset, even though Ole Miss is favored. This would be an upset.
I mean, LSU, their so-called big win over Clemson has aged like milk.
Oh yeah. Like honestly, I don't think a win could age worse. I mean, it's bad. Like all the shine is gone, and then the Florida win. Who cares? Florida sucks, right? So the problem is that LSU's 2 big wins have turned into, are they anything? They won, but it's almost like beating Minnesota at this point. I mean, I'm sorry, but that's literally how bad those wins have turned into. Ole Miss, on the other hand, I mean, Kentucky they struggle with. I mean, they're not great. I will say that this other guy that's come in, the Trinidad Chambliss guy that's replaced Austin Simmons at QB, he's been better than Austin Simmons. Ole Miss's offense has looked better since he's been in, but I don't know. Like Ole Miss, the problem with Ole Miss, I just always feel like their roster is always just short. Like they've got good players, and they have a good atmosphere now. The Grove is good. It's good atmosphere. Ole Miss, I mean, Lane Kiffin's done a great job there. But I mean, the thing is, they won. They had a big win last year. Remember, they beat Georgia.
And they beat LSU the year before, so they get that big win a year.
And win a big game, but they don't consistently do it.
Yeah.
Consistently do it. And they always choke up to somebody. But I mean, they can win this game. And I don't agree with this statement personally. I don't think LSU is elite. I don't. I understand where Austin's coming from because they got a lot of great players, but I don't think they're elite.
But if you look at Ole Miss's schedule, they get one big win a year. If you look at the rest of their schedule, their other tough games are on the road. So this could be that one big win.
I'm 50-50 on this one. I think LSU's better talent-wise by far, but not by, well, I mean, kind of by far, but not by an insanely substantial margin. But LSU's a more talented team. But Ole Miss, again, to your point, can win games like this. They beat Georgia last year. I understand Georgia was whatever, but still, Georgia was more talented, and they still lost to Ole Miss. Ole Miss can. And they've beaten Alabama in the past. You know what? I'm pulling it. I'll go Ole Miss. I'll go Ole Miss to win 28-24. I'll do it. I'll pull the upset. I think Ole Miss gets it done. It's a fair point as well by Jackson. This our incredible stats guy. Jackson's amazing with stats. LSU has not won an auction since 2019.
I was looking for that stat, and Jackson beat me to it, man. He beat me to it.
He beat you to it. I mean,
I can't beat the master. I can't.
Jackson says throughout the beat. I mean, yeah, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Sean McDonough. It's gonna happen. But
touchdown! Unbelievable!
Gotta love it. I mean, you gotta love it when someone gets so excited that they revert to childhood, for college football. It's great. You gotta love it.
Yeah, he's been doing it since the early 90s when Bama walked off Tennessee in 1990. That was his first big one, and then he's been doing it ever since. I'm sure Jackson remembers that game. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He's seen it.
So what's your pick, man? You're very
I gotta go Ole Miss now, man. We're all going Ole Miss.
Yeah. Well, it feels like game day, though, right? We're all picking Ole Miss, so we're doomed.
Yeah.
But I'm going Ole Miss.
34-31.
Yeah. All right, close.
This one, I don't know if this one will be as close.
The thing is, though, Auburn has beaten A&M before.
Yeah, but not. When was the last time they won?
I don't think they're gonna win, but I'm just saying that they have won before against A&M when A&M ranked. They did it a couple years ago. I think it was in Jordan-Hare though, but still, they have beaten A&M.
Last year, Auburn did win in Jordan-Hare.
See, the other problem is too that A&M's getting dangerously high. They're ranked 9th. A&M's one of those teams like FSU, Miami. When they get ranked high, they start to, you know what I'm saying? They're getting up there in the rankings, dude. They're gonna lose. They're gonna fall somewhere.
Can Elko reverse that trend?
We'll see. I'll go A&M to win by 3. I'm gonna go 24-21, but I think they screw around a little bit and they almost lose, but A&M will win. But they're eventually gonna lose because, like I said, they're getting too high in the rankings.
Auburn has not won in College Station since 19. Since that offensive coordinators last year in Auburn. Where did he go again? I'm trying to remember. Where is he at now? Oh, Kenny Dillingham. Yeah, Kenny Dillingham. That was the Kenny Dillingham was in Auburn. They have not. So I will be going A&M to win. I'm going 31-24.
All right.
And then IU laying 8.5. 8.5 for the Hoosiers.
It should be big noon kickoff, but we'll forgive. We'll forgive. People just got to figure it out. IU.
I mean, yeah. I mean, they had to do it for Leonard, man. They had to do it, unfortunately. But
my thing is that, you know, this game, I don't want to say it's a trap game because I think Indiana is aware of Iowa, you know, and plus they have a bye between this and Oregon. So, you know, Iowa, as great as their environment is and as great as people make that out to be, they can lose at home. They've been losing at home. Like they've lost, I think I've read that Iowa has lost at home. I think I read that Iowa's lost at home every year, at least one game like the last decade. Like they lose a home game every year.
They lost to Iowa State last year, yeah.
Yeah, like they lose at home is essentially like, yeah, they've had some big wins. Another thing that I read, again, don't quote me on that stat about Iowa losing at home, but I know that I read somewhere where, again, Iowa has lost a home game every year for like the last decade. So that I think that's true. Number two is that I've read that Iowa has not beaten a ranked team in like 10 tries. So Iowa, as consistent as they've always been, they're kind of down, even though they keep winning, right? Because
they're kind of down.
Bad. They're not beating. They have not won a ranked game in years.
Since that Penn State win, when everyone got hurt at Penn State, remember, like their quarterbacks were getting hurt at Penn State that game.
Yeah, I remember Iowa was ranked number 2. You know, yeah. Okay.
Oh man.
Yeah, like. And then I'm seeing Iowa.
That year was the last. I think that was the last time Indiana went to Iowa. Was that year because that was when IU was with Penix.
Yeah, and Iowa people are bringing up in forums that the last time Indiana played Iowa was the 2021 season with Penix, and they lost 34-6. People got to realize that Penix was not right. He was not healthy. He was not okay. He was not ready to play. He was dead. Like literally, Penix was awful. In that whole season, he was awful. He goes to Washington, all turns around. But no. Indiana was also, the O-line was trash. All that was just trash. Like no. Indiana is a completely different team now. The O-line's good. Mendoza hasn't thrown a pick. Now he might throw a pick.
Yeah, this is what I'm worried about. This is the one thing I'm worried about for IU in this game.
But IU is running the ball very well.
Yeah.
Indiana ran for over 300 yards against Illinois.
What I'm worried about with Mendoza is he really only throws to his first read, which usually works. Usually his receivers do get that separation. But what if the separation isn't that quick and Mendoza has to look around to throw it to? That's what I'm worried about. Iowa, the turnovers. Like if IU just doesn't turn it over, if they don't fumble, their running backs don't fumble it, they'll win. But I'm just worried about Iowa. They always, when they win these games, it's because of the turnovers. So that's just what they got to play clean. But I think they will. I'm gonna go with the Hoosiers. I will, but I'm not super confident, but
people are not still sold on Kirk Eddie in Indiana. It's okay. We want that. We want people to doubt. We want people to not believe. That is good. Thank you, Will. Makes me more confident because if everybody starts believing, we're gonna lose. We're gonna choke. So IU, people keep doubting. Mendoza's gonna throw 5 picks. It's over. You know. Yeah. Indiana, I think, to your point, Will, they're going to have a couple hiccups in this game. It's not going to be perfect. They might fumble once. Maybe Mendoza throws his first pick. I think it's not going to be a perfect game, but I do think Indiana ultimately wins because the problem is that Iowa offensively is still trash. And you got to realize, like, Indiana's defense might force Gronowski a couple interceptions. Because Indiana's D line has been very good, and if Iowa can't get, I know the O line's good for Iowa, but if Iowa cannot run the ball very well, it's going to force them to throw.
I'll go 38-14 IU.
If Gronowski,
I think either IU wins or it's a close game, and Iowa could win, but I think Indiana will win. Now, the biggest travesty of the weekend is that this game isn't on Big Ten Network instead of UCLA Northwestern. Like, who is going to want to watch UCLA and Northwestern?
Peacock's just trying to get people to sign up. That's all it is. It's all it is. It is what it is. This game should be definitely higher up the food chain than Peacock, and UCLA Northwestern should be just banished from TV because no one literally cares at all. And you want to talk about ratings? I hear this all the time. You want to talk about ratings? The ratings for IU, Iowa, on Peacock will be better than this game.
Okay? Yeah, well.
Nobody freaking cares about this game. I'm sorry, fans of these teams, but you're trash. You suck. No one cares. IU, I think, will win. I'll go 34-17. I'll be nice to Iowa. I'll give them something. They'll keep it relatively close early on, but I think Gronowski throws a couple picks. I think Mendoza makes a mistake in there, but I think Indiana wins fairly easily because Iowa's defense is good and Iowa's offense is still really bad. And I think Indiana is so significantly improved they will win. The fans, the noise is gonna be a problem. But they'll kind of quiet the Iowa crowd, and by the time they do the wave, it should be over. So I think Indiana will get the win.
Right. Boston College being favored against Cal is interesting.
That's a weird game. I still don't like how that's a conference game. I don't. That's just wrong. I mean, California's in the Atlantic Coast Conference. How bizarro world are we in? I mean, do people still not understand how insane that is? Like no. It's just, you going BC or Cal? Just quick hot take. BC.
I guess BC. I mean, no, Cal. I can't pick BC after they lost to Stanford. I can't.
I'll go BC by 3.
I can't.
They're at home. BC by 3.
All right. Baylor, Oklahoma State. Baylor should win.
Baylor big. Just massive. Utah will win. They'll bounce back. I'll go by 4, though.
I think it'll be a sweep. I think WV will cover.
24-20 Utah.
It is weird that Northern Illinois is in the Mountain West.
Cal's in the ACC. USC's in the Big Ten. Northern Illinois is in the Mountain West. College football, man, it's broken. It's all broken, dude.
I'm worried about Navy playing Notre Dame this year, man. With the option and Ash's defense, man.
Chris Ash, man, that guy.
Do you think Tennessee will have another letdown?
Trap. My thing is that Tennessee, I'm still just mad. Like, and I'm an Alabama fan. I'm not supposed to want Tennessee to win. They should have won. I mean, just the inexplicable way that Tennessee lost that game, the ways in which they lost, that they shot themselves in the foot in that game, just blow my mind. They boggled me to no end. They had that game, and they lost. So I don't know. I don't know what Tennessee's going to do. I mean, Mississippi State, I mean, they got the Arizona State win, right?
Yeah.
And, I mean, what's Arizona State doing right now? I've been trying to monitor this.
I don't think it's going well for them.
So 24.
Oh, it's close. They've gotten it closer.
So, I mean, do you think the cowbells are enough?
I just think they're going to score too many points on them. Sorry, Brandon Walker. I'm sorry, Mississippi State fans. I just have too much faith in the. I think Aguilar will throw for a bunch in this one.
I'll go 34-24 Tennessee.
Yeah, I'll go 42-28 balls.
There is a shot.
But there's a shot that they could blow it. Arizona and Iowa State.
It's actually a good game. I mean, Fafita and them have looked better, but I mean, are their wins good? I mean,
it's the Big 12.
I mean, the K-State wins just not. It's not holding up, man. Iowa State. I mean, they barely beat Iowa, but hey, they won. They finally beat them at home. State wins. Ain't bad. I don't know. I mean, they're at home, so I'll go Iowa State. But it's like it could really go either way. I'll go Iowa State 21-17.
Yeah, I'll go 24-20 Iowa State. No, I probably won't be tuning into this one. Well, maybe the end. And here we go. The game of the week. Game day is going to be there.
The games of the week.
I don't know about the time, man. I'm sorry, but we can get to that game later.
The games of the week.
I'm sorry. I don't.
Both these games are big. Both these games are big in their own way. But, all right, the game of the week, Oregon, Penn State. I mean, James Franklin. We talk about his record, his puny record against top 10 teams. We know it's bad. It's ugly. But we say it every year. It's not Ohio State. It's Oregon. It's not Ohio State. Can they beat Oregon? Can they do it at night with their home fans, Happy Valley? Do you trust Aller?
No, I don't. I'm picking Oregon. Give me the Ducks. Give me Dante Moore. Like, come on,
You're
man.
not confident in Alabama. And you're not confident in Alabama. You're not confident in Penn State either.
No, I'm not. But I think it'll be close. But Aller, another interception to end it.
All right. You know what? I'm going Oregon too, man. Penn State don't win. They don't win these type of games. So give me the Ducks.
Quack.
31-21 Oregon, and they shut up the whiteout. It's closed down. Dante Moore's playing well. Tough environment, but Penn State, man, they don't win these type of games. So I'm going with Oregon.
Yeah, I'm going 31-27 Oregon. I think it'll be a good game, but they're gonna blow it. They're gonna find a way.
More fire James Franklin.
They're gonna find a way to blow it. We have Georgia and Alabama, and I'm sorry. That Florida State game was bad, and if this was in Tuscaloosa, I would consider Bama. But Bama hasn't shown me anything. I mean, they haven't played anyone.
I'm going 28-24 Alabama.
You're picking Bama. I'm sorry, Jeffrey.
My fandom is getting in the way, probably. But Georgia hasn't looked all that good either, so I'm going with Alabama.
Yeah, but they did beat a quality team in Tennessee. I mean, Tennessee hasn't played anyone else good, but
Georgia should have lost. I mean, Tennessee
should have lost.
If Tennessee wins that game, if Gilbert hits the field goal in regulation and they win, would that have changed your pick, or are you still would have gone with Georgia?
I still would have went with Georgia because it's in Athens. Because it's there. They haven't played Bama there. Have they played Bama there since they blew out Stafford? And that was kind of the beginning of Saban becoming dominant. Have they played since? And
honestly, I don't know. I don't think so.
I can look at Wikipedia.
Sure, if he's still here. 2 weeks of prep. Well, Alabama's had 2 weeks of prep too. I mean,
yeah, but I don't try. I'm sorry, man. Like,
it's okay. I'm not upset, man. You're good. I hope Bama wins. I hope they win, but I mean, I'm not super confident. But I think they can win.
They can win, but was the last time they played in Athens?
Well, it'll be
they did
crazy.
play in Athens. Rick's last year. Mark Rick's last year, they did play in Athens.
Oh, yeah, they did.
But I'm going to go 38-24.
I know,
Georgia.
Steven. I know Saban's not there, but Georgia does not look good. They have not looked good either. Both teams have not looked good. I don't know. Alabama's having a number. It might be psychological. So I'm giving Alabama a chance until they can't beat Georgia. I'm going with Alabama. We dominated Georgia, so hopefully that stands true.
Yeah, 38-24 is my pick for
Kentucky, South Carolina, man. Ugh. You think SC gets that one done, man?
Wait, is Lenore hurt still?
I believe he's not 100%, but I don't know. I'm trying to look it up real quick. I don't know. Looks like he might play, but yeah. We got Pitt Stein Husker in the chat as well. Appreciate you for being here. I mean, I don't know, man. This game's just between the battle of the bottom dwellers of the SEC.
Yeah.
It's back to being trash. And again, I predicted, even though I said SC was going to go 7-5, I said South Carolina's going to be worse this year. What are my words? I was right.
You're right.
They regress. Every time that people think they're going to be good, they fall apart. Every time.
They're the NC State of the SEC.
With that being said, I'll go with 3 because they're at home. Kentucky's not very good, so.
I'll go 31-28 SC. BYU, Colorado. I mean, BYU should win big.
BYU by 17. Big. 17, 34-17 Cougars. Colorado's cooked. It's
38-14. Yeah.
No one's even hyping this game up, dude. Like, no one cares. Like, BYU, easy. Just easy win.
So we'll see. We'll see who wins the big games, as Jeffrey calls it, big games. But
I mean, literally, Georgia's gonna have like equally as good ratings, man. Equally as good ratings as Oregon. It's me. I mean, I don't know. Maybe Oregon.
We'll see. I mean, you're probably right on the ratings. You are, but
I mean,
we'll see. We'll compare them though. We'll to see if we can. Maybe Penn State has a huge alumni base though, but Bama has a lot of fans that didn't go there, like Notre Dame.
And Georgia's big fans too. Yeah. They got, I mean, literally, like down in the South, it's all Bama, Georgia, man. There's fans everywhere. I mean, I'm in North Carolina and I see a bunch of Bama fans, even if they're not Bama fans. You know, true, tried and true. But, yeah, I don't know. Regardless, I'm excited about both. I hate that both of these games.
Yeah.
Are on at the same time. Like, even if I switch, I will be watching both. I'll probably be watching Bama Georgia more, especially if the game's good. But I will watch both. But I wish the game was on at a different time because as big of a game as Oregon Penn State is, you don't want the games being a conflict of interest.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. I'm excited though. I think Alabama will show up hungry and ready to go against Georgia, but we'll see if Georgia shuts them down. It's going to be interesting, and hopefully Indiana, no traps, and no pitfalls against Iowa, just more Signetti pounding. That's what we want to see. More 63-10, more 56-7. That's what we want to see, and hopefully for Notre Dame.
Oh gosh, I don't even want to watch the game.
By the way, the biggest winner of the week, Belichick with a bye. Good for Belichick. He needs it. So, yeah.
Gets more quality time with Jordan. So happy for him, man. Happy for him.
Good for Belichick. Good for Belichick. He's getting a big W this bye week. You know, they'll figure it out next week. It'll be all good. But, yeah, hopefully Notre Dame, you know, win. So at least we can keep Caden at bay for another week. That Notre Dame, you won't have to pony up nothing right now. I don't. I really he forgotten, Will. That's the thing. He has not forgotten.
Yeah.
Sadly, he remembers. So I'm hoping Notre Dame wins out, makes the playoffs. I'm still hoping. I'm clinging to that hope, man. But yeah, Notre Dame and Clemson might just be two of a kind this year. But I'm still thinking Notre Dame could turn it around until proven otherwise. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting. I'm excited about the games though.
All right. Thanks everyone for tuning in. We appreciate it, and hopefully
Appreciate
our
the
team
super
win
chat
this
from
week.
Caden. Absolutely on that. But I agree.
Yeah, thanks,
Excited
Caden.
about the games. Appreciate everybody for being here.